If you're a regular visitor to this channel, you'll know that in the last video I was saying that there were rumours of rain, and sure enough the rumours were true. We've had a couple of days of rain now, the first substantial rain we've had in 4 months maybe, and already this tinder dry field, there's green appearing on the ground. We haven't seen any green for months and months and months. It's only taken a couple of days and the green has started to come back. Still a long way to go before it's looking even vaguely healthy, but yeah, that 2 days of rain has done a lot of good. It's also topped up the wildlife pond, and the only bad thing about it really is it means I'm going to have to mow my lawn now. I've managed to get away with mowing it once this entire year because it's like straw out there and the grass is about ½ an inch long, but no, I'm going to have to get the mower out now, so that's a bit of a bummer. It smells nice out here as well. You know, the smell of wet earth after the rain. It's got an actual word, petrichor. Fabulous word, isn't it? I don't know whether it's the sort of thing you could ever put in everyday conversation, but that's what I'm smelling, petrichor, and it's lovely. No idea what that is, but it's an old aircraft. It's Gall City, look. We've got salt button galls, spangled galls, and a little cherry gall, little brown green one they're just forming, all on 3 adjacent leaves. Amazing. Well, I think that's it for today. Tomorrow will be fun, going into London to have a look at an art exhibition and to see an old mate I haven't seen for 12 years, 16 years, something like that. Anyway, see you tomorrow.
The dead thing, something, but you are a living thing, isn't it? God created you at the top of the living thing, the top of the living creature. You can see, okay, plants are living creatures, animals, insects are living creatures. But we are human beings, higher than all the others. We have a spirit too. But somehow, you are bound by those substances.
Ah, London, always weird. My old art teacher always used to say to me, look up if you want to see the history of a town or a city. And it's an interesting one, look at this. The Green Man and French Hall. With a kind of Robin Hood figure there. How was that? Here we are back in Diagon Alley, or at least the inspiration for Diagon Alley and the Harry Potter books. Cecil Court, where I'm going to visit one of my favourite esoteric bookshops and see if there's anything new, and probably hammer my wallet yet again. Here we go, Watkins Books. Always a bad idea, always spend too much money, but they have so much good stuff in here. Yeah, great shop. Oh, and there's a Harry Potter tour here. There seems to be a Harry Potter tour here every day. Look at all these lovely old things here, look. Aren't they great? Lovely old bookshops. Even a shop that specialises in banknotes and coins has got in on the Harry Potter thing. Look at that. I've actually just treated myself to a banknote. I saw it in the window and I thought, I used to have one of those and it went missing. I'm going to buy another one. So yeah, I now have bought myself a $50 billion note. It's not a word of a lie. By all means do go and Google it, but the Reserve Bank of Zimbabwe went completely out of control at one point in its history, and the only way to get around it was to print tons and tons of money, with the result that inflation went mad, the value of money went right down, and they were issuing 50 billion and even $100 trillion banknotes. Bizarrely though, they were also issuing $1 banknotes because people still had to have change. It's an amazing story. I used to have a whole set of these notes, and I took them in for use in a TV show I was working on, and at the end of the show they vanished. Someone had made off with them, thinking they could buy a new Rolls Royce or something. The fact of the matter is, a $50 billion note, this just cost me a fiver, so you're not going to get much more than a couple of Mars bars. But nice thing to have in my wallet and bring out at parties. It's a bit of a giggle, isn't it? I'm actually back in London again at the National Portrait Gallery here. I know I was here just a couple of weeks ago, but there's an exhibition by Jenny Saville that I want to go and have a look at. And I'm meeting up with a mate of mine called Murphy, who I haven't seen for 12 years. I suppose we're both a bit dumpier and a bit greyer. Although annoyingly he'll probably be slim and fit, and you know how it works. It's always the other bloke, isn't it? It's always the other bloke who's done well over the last 12 years where you've just gone to seed. I don't mind you being in the video, Murphy. Wow, look at that. Unfortunately, I can't show you some of the best pieces in the exhibition because Saville is best known for doing these huge monumental nudes. I mean, gigantic canvases. I can give you a glimpse of one here with a black box over the most appropriate places. But anyway, you can enjoy some of these faces. And yeah, good day out. And oddly enough, I've got to go back into London tomorrow. So join me then. Well, I'm not getting on that train, but I'm going to be getting on the next train. And I'm heading into London again. Only this time, it's not to an art exhibition. This time I'm going in to watch a talk. And the person I'm going to listen to is Fiona Robertson. Earlier this year, Stonelands was published by Fiona, which is a staggeringly good book where she visits basically all of the stone circles and monuments and standing stones throughout the whole of the UK. It's an amazing book, wonderful narrative, quite a heartwarming story about her and her family, and I'm looking forward to hearing her talk about it. Okay, so walking through Soho, I've just discovered a sculpture by Tony Cragg, who's one of my favourite sculptors. I had no idea there was one here in Soho. It's right in front of the Soho Hotel, which I've been to a few times to press screenings of films and things. In fact, last time I was here, I was sitting in there drinking with Guillermo del Toro. Get me. But yeah, this is a Tony Cragg from 2014. And it's marvellous. Always been a huge fan of his stuff. So to find one actually in Soho, as I'm walking past, I'm a happy boy. I'm a happy Hector. Look at that. Oh, and I'll turn the camera around to give you a sense of scale. There you go. It's quite big. Welcome to Stone Club at the Social in London.
The circle of Moel T. Uchaf. The circle is reached via a steep path and is only revealed in the last few minutes before arrival as it peers over the crest of the hill.
So the decision to write that book and the decision to write it now, maybe we should start with that before we get into the sites, like, you know, the way in which you combine these. I mean, it's a really beautiful book. It's very, very moving.
Thank you.
It will make you cry, but it'll also make you want to go out in the car and go and visit a bunch of the sites that you're about to see, probably.
Well, I really hope that it will make everyone want to be megalith enthusiasts. But the thing is, I'm slightly nervous because I know that everyone here is already a megalith enthusiast. So my point of difference has vanished.
I did get a chance to talk to Fiona after her talk, and we had quite a long chat all about the places that we love, travelling around the country. She likes a lot of the same ancient sites as I do, and then she very kindly signed my copy of Stonelands, so that's rather special.
Update.
Work progresses on painting the May Parade figures. As you can see, I've got quite a bundle of them done now. few more to go yet, but we're getting there. Three days of rain and the paths have gone green again. Look at all this greenery. Isn't that wonderful? Doesn't take long to recover, does it? So yes, as you can tell by the long shadows, I'm out early in the morning again. This time it's prompted by the weather later today, because apparently the rain's coming in at 9 o'clock and staying with us all day today. And I'm out at about 7:15 at the moment, and it's really, really lovely. It's hard to believe it's going to be awful, grim, grey and raining all day in just a couple of hours, but we're making the most of it while we can. Puddles, actual puddles. I haven't seen puddles for months. This is a joy. It's like July and August decided to hold their wee, you know, they must have strong bladders, because they didn't do anything for the whole of June, July, August. But now it's turned September and we're only into a couple of days into September, and it's like, oh thank God, and it's whoa, we've had rain every day for 2 or 3 days, and quite heavy rain yesterday with thunderstorms. So everything's very wet, everything smells fantastic, everything's going green again, and I'm hoping we'll start to see a real fresh crop of fungi come up, because now they've got a bit of moisture. That's the time for them to say hello, time to get some spores out there. Nothing yet, but I'm on the lookout. Now you might have one of these in your garden. This one's obviously escaped and is out in the wild. This is a Himalayan honeysuckle, also known as a pheasant berry. And what's great about pheasant berries is the berries, because if they're ready, these aren't quite yet, but those berries, when they go dark brown and they become so soft you can barely pick them without them squeezing, without them crushing, they taste just like burnt caramel. They are delicious. So we'll keep an eye on those over the next couple of weeks. Well, there's a couple actually that are starting to go brown now. I'll be eating them soon. Lovely blue popping out of the hedgerow here of the sloes. Lots of sloes this year. Gorgeous. Now then, this tree here is a damson tree. Can you see those little pops of blue there? Yeah, those are damsons. Beautifully sweet, like miniature plums. I've got to come round and get some of those. They are lovely. They are delicious. I've got a special stick at home, which I inherited from my dad, which has got a hook on the end for pulling down branches and gathering them in. Amazing. Let's see if I can get one in a minute, see if I can reach one. There we go, there's a damson. Beautifully sweet flesh. It's like a small plum. And I'm not going to eat this one, because I think a mouse or a squirrel's had a go at the other side of this one already. But, or something has, or a bird's been pecking it up on the tree. But nevertheless, they are beautiful. And there were so many up here. So many this year, so I'll definitely be coming to get some of those. I think that's pretty much it for this week, so I'll bid you adieu, or at least an au revoir, and I'll see you for the next video. Toodle pip. If you've enjoyed this video, then please consider subscribing, or click on some of these links to look at some of the other videos on the channel, or press the like button, or leave a comment. It would be lovely to hear from you. Any combination of those 4 things would be wonderful. Thank you very much.